Okay, as a check-in, I made it back 2 weeks later. I know I'm a few days late, but however, I didn't forget. It's just that I wanted to do it on today. So here we are. It's today, and I have some things that we're going to talk about, and I'm very excited to talk about it with you. So, for starters, I have officially got my diploma for being a master in the science of psychology. And I must say, this took many years. And it wasn't just institutional knowledge, this was life experience. This was work in the work field. In there, I was in there doing the things. And so I feel very prepared for the season of my life. And I'm very excited. So in the last video, I talked to you guys about how the money I come from the work that I'm doing in this new school, y'all, they don't offer me a leadership position as the sixth grade department chair. And so it already comes. And they built in a planning period. Because I was wondering, I'm like, why I got so much free time? Like, I'm twiddling my thumbs right here. And I recognize that it's because they had already planned to ask me to fulfill this role. And so they're giving me the weekend to think about it. But between you and me, I'm going to take it. I'm just going to find out more about what the role entails and what they're asking me to do, set those boundaries so I know what you're paying me to do and then nothing more than that. Um, unless you're going to pay me more. But I'm very excited, and I was the ELA chair in my previous position. So I'm not new to this type of role, but I'm very excited to do this. I'm very excited that they asked me and they recognize my leadership capability. I do like the staff that I work with, and I feel like there's already a level of mutual respect. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm very excited. Okay. So a lot of y'all want to know about my love life. And I want to know about my love life too, Truly. The type of person that I am, I'm the type of person that loves my environment. Like the environment that I've created for myself, I truly love it and I truly love to be here in my role, in my world that I've crafted. And I appreciate the type of person who likes to see me in my element, who wants to see me in my element. And I've been in spaces where I was asked to be something that I'm not. And that is the hardest thing for me to do, is to be anything other than this. That is really hard for me to do. And like I'm multifaceted, so I can give you different things. But at the end of the day, I've spent a lot of my 20s figuring out who I am. My journey has been through who am I and how can I show up in this world and how can I live a life of authenticity, of truth, of passion, of love, of character, integrity. I really value those things. Like those things actually mean, it's not just words to me. Peace, prosperity, these are not things that I just say. I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe in these things, and I believe that greatness comes from standing by who you are and standing by your principles and knowing what your morals are. So when it comes to my love life, I've been on a journey to make sure that the person that I accept into my life values these things. That's important because a lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people don't even care to know who they are. A lot of people want for things but aren't willing to put in the work for things. And I feel like the work looks like the self work so that you can show up and you know who you are. You can communicate those things. And recently, I have discovered someone who embodies these characteristics. And so I'm very excited. So I'm in what I like to call the talking stage. And we found a way to understand one another. And, the way that we both operate is in a observance, right? Observance and questioning and understanding. And I really value that because as a complex person, I understand the level of patience it takes to understand someone who is also complex. And so I'm very excited. I'm not going to reveal too much because it's still so early, but I can admit that I really like this person. I really do. And I'm excited to get to know more. I'm excited to actually experience this person real time, like multiple times. And there's so much that I know that, like, the way we both function is going to work so well. And so, that is my love life update, is that there is someone who has my attention fully, who has my attention. And that's the other thing about me, is that I'm not the type of person who needs to have a roster, who needs to be having like all types of things in different places. No. And I can admit in the most humble way that at times there have been multiple people who I will speak to, text, not really even entertain. I can't even say entertain, but I don't have any problem finding men. I don't. And so I can appreciate exclusivity, exclusivity, and just being locked in on one purpose, like one person. I have no problem doing that. So I'm very excited because I also know that this is a like-minded individual. And one of the things about his journey is that his journey is documented. So we're in 2026, but I can see the mentality from 2020, 2018. I can see the journey, and I've also placed my mentality out there throughout the years. So I don't feel like it's a one-way street. I feel like he can get to know me and I can get to know him, and we can really see the things that we've gone through and the things that we want out of life. So it's really cool. It's actually a really cool experience because I'm also like an intellectual connoisseur, and my attraction really comes from the minds. Like, if you can stimulate my mind, you can stimulate anything about me. And I think that this person does that for me. And so, honestly, I'm really excited because it's already been going very well. That's where we're at with it. So, to my bookie, what up? I'll buy your games. I don't actually have a problem with that at all. At all. I actually appreciate someone being upfront, even though you're probably gonna buy your own games anyway if you really want them. But I'll get them if you want them. What else? So I got my masters. I have a new bookie. My training sessions are going well out of the gym, so it's a lot of outside courts. But my clients are willing to work with me, so we love that. We love that. I haven't started up my tutoring, even though I am that is something that I'm willing to do. The clients that I was talking with, they're just doing what people do, which is fine because I've been doing plenty. But it's something that I'm open to doing. And I'm going to Vegas in October for the Teach for America 35th anniversary summit. So I will be there for the weekend. My coworkers who are also TFA members, that's why we're so close. They'll also be there. So it's gonna be a whole weekend. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I already got the time approved by the principals and they're excited for me. So I will be in Vegas in October, and then I'm planning to go to New Hampshire in November for my graduation. I will actually walk the stage. And at first I didn't really want to do it, but then I realized I do want to do it. I do want that big droopy thing that comes with the masters and the hat. I want that. So I'm gonna go. And then it'll make my family proud. It's easy for them to get to because New Hampshire's right there. And then I might do something in Boston. I might do something in Boston that Saturday. So we got plenty of time for me to update y'all on that because every 2 weeks we're in it, it's happening. I didn't have much exciting to vlog other than a check-in because that's just it. Like there's a lot going on, and this is where we're at with it right now. Moving around. So I hope that you guys are taking care of yourself, and I really appreciate everyone that values the things that I say because that's one of the reasons why I do what I do, and I appreciate the people who like find themselves protective of me because I've always protected myself, and I appreciate my family. I do. But there's a reason why I'm here in Atlanta and not in Connecticut anymore. And so I do appreciate the people who see me for who I am and what I'm capable of. Like that doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you so much always for your love and for your support and for pushing me and guiding me and believing in me because it really means a lot to me. And as much as I believe everybody in this world is capable of doing whatever it is they set their mind to, I appreciate those who remind me of the same thing. So I love you, and I want you guys to have the best rest of 2026 that you can possibly have. And I'm going to check in with y'all in another 2 weeks. So stay tuned, and we're going to do the things. We're going to do all the things, and we're going to blow this up to the top. Love.